Hello, my name is Brady Burgess. This is my speech. These are my notes. According to the United States Census Bureau, in 2020 there were 37.2 million people in poverty, approximately 3.3 million more than in 2019. Poverty is associated with negative conditions like insufficient housing, homelessness, poor nutrition and food insecurity, insufficient child care, lack of access to health care, and unsafe neighborhoods. With poverty, poorer children and teens are at greater risk for many negative outcomes like poor academic achievement, school dropouts, abuse and neglect, behavioral problems, and physical health problems. According to the American Physiological Association, economists estimate that child poverty costs an estimated $500 billion a year to the U.S. economy. This reduces productivity and economic output by 1.3% of the GDP. Poverty has been a big issue in the U.S. and is not only affecting many adults, but also affecting children like us. With poverty, many kids aren't fortunate enough to get food every day, a place to sleep, clothes to wear, and even people to care for them. I believe that to help solve this issue of poverty, society needs to agree on the same thing. For example, one resolution could be to increase employment. With increased employment, there will be more jobs and opportunities for homeless people and unemployed people. In addition, jobs will allow those that are homeless to get payment and income that are able to pay for their necessities. Even though poverty remains a huge problem throughout the world, with better resolutions, I think that we can decrease the amount of homelessness and poverty-stricken people. With less people in poverty, the communities will be a lot cleaner, people will be happier, and there will be better balance of money between individuals. In the future, with proper resolutions and the problem of society, could potentially have no homelessness. This, however, can create the rebuttal with some saying that there would be no unemployment and no charities, creating more selfish people. Personally, to this day, many people are afraid. And some can't trust some homeless people on the streets because they don't know how their money is being spent. With an overall resolution in this problem, there will be less people on the streets, less people begging for food, and less kids put in unfortunate circumstances. To take action, there are a lot of different resolutions. For example, we can raise America's pay, which will allow them to get more money. In addition, we can end the poverty tax, which could get rid of the extra cost for food, car loans, and people would be less dependent on high interest as many banks don't serve poor neighborhoods. The last solution, in which I previously mentioned, would be to increase employment, because this would not only be more people in the workforce, but these families that can't afford necessities would be at a higher chance to make more income. I think that to better the future, we need to come together and take a stance on the best way to decrease the amount of poverty and homelessness that can consume the world. I also show a lot more facts and stuff about this topic on my PowerPoint. I don't have a thing to show it. I don't have the PowerPoint, but yeah, thank you.